Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to create a wound using a prosthetic. So first you're going to need some spirit gum and your prosthetic. So I would recommend just measuring out whereabouts your prosthetic is going to go and mark it with a liner or a white body paint, and then apply your spirit gum in that area. Now apply it generously and then tap it out to make sure that it's tacky so that it's going to stick. I only had a biro, so that's what I used, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now from the inside out, you're going to place your prosthetic down. This was pretty hard one-handed, so if you are going to do it on an arm, I would suggest getting a friend to help. Now just smooth out your edges and place them. So it should look like this. Now taking some liquid latex, you're going to go around the edges of the prosthetic, helping it to blend in more into your skin. It helps if you've got those little rough edges that just won't blend, so I would definitely recommend this every time that you're going to place a prosthetic on. I haven't done this in the past, but since doing it, I actually prefer it and it gives off a great result. If the edge is really thick, you can apply some cotton wool just to blend it a bit more. Now just wait for it to dry. It took about 5 minutes. So now just taking some powder, you're going to powder that all over the area, just because it will mattify any latex that you've put down and any spirit gum. Now taking some alcohol activated paints, this is my zombie palette, and a sponge, we're going to rip the sponge up to create broken capillaries. Basically just get the end of the sponge and pinch out pieces. It doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure you just rip enough off. Now with some 99% alcohol, you're going to dab the colours over your area. So I'm using a bruise tone, a blue tone and a red tone. Now be careful with alcohol activated paints and latex, because the alcohol breaks down the latex, so if you do have very thin edges, they will start to break down. Now I'm taking a clean sponge and some alcohol activated paint just to lighten the colour, because it did come out quite dark. And just keep going in with all the different colours that you're going to be using. Again, blending it out with the clean sponge. As you've had this big gash taken out of your arm is going to be really red and bloody. So just keep in mind what kind of wound you've created. If you created a very old one, it wouldn't be that much bruising. Now painting in a dead red colour, I believe this is aged blood. Paint this in the centre. This way it gives you a different depth of bloodness to the wound. Don't forget to bring that up on the edges and on the tops. There is no neat way of doing this, and I would never recommend neating it up, as a bruise and gashes are never going to be neat. So taking a mixture of black and red, we're going to create a deeper wound in the centre. This way it makes it look much more deeper and more oozy. It works well with these flaps of skin as well, as it creates that more depth which you don't actually have. Now going around the outer edges with a dark bruise tone, we're going to really rough up that edge as if we've cut ourselves this moment. Now taking some blood, this is a liquid venous blood. This is like a deep dark blood, and we're going to just place that in the center. This blood doesn't stay and it's very wet, so I would recommend using a thicker blood if you want to wear this all day. But using a tiny bit of sponge, I'm going to dab this around the area to make it look more messy and distribute the blood more evenly. This way you can create running drips, as you can see there. Add more blood if you need, or different types of blood to create a different kind of look. Varying up the blood creates different textures, which is great for a gory look. As this is just a basic look, I'm just using the basic runny blood. And there you have it. A big wound made out of a prosthetic latex mould. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you're not, and leave a comment down below what you thought, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!